Please be seated. I request everyone to kindly maintain silence.
Dear all, a humble request. We request that we maintain decorum and silence, please. The event is about to start. We might not be able to proceed until there is silence in the hall, please. Faculty members, Heberian volunteers, can you please ensure that there is silence, please? Can we maintain silence, please? Thank you.
We are made for goodness. We are made for love. We are made for all the beautiful things that you and I know. We are made to tell the world that there are no outsiders. All are welcome. A very pleasant evening to all present here. On behalf of the PG and Research Department of Social Work, it gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the VALEDICTION of Catharsis 2023, the national level cultural meet for the budding social workers.
Sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. அதை காட்டிடவே பூவில் வந்தீரே, சிலுவை சுமந்தவரே, நாடி வந்தேனே, சாவை வென்றவரே, உயிர் தெழுந்தவரே, உந்தன் நாமம் உயர்த்துவே, உந்தன் நாமம் உயர்த்துவே, உந்தன் நாமம் உயர்த்துவே.
Kindly remain standing.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, just as we began with you, we began with you. Thank you for making this ceremony a successful one. Bless this valedictory ceremony. I pray for all the guests. Thank you for bringing them a source of motivation for all of us. We pray for all the students, their family, their institution, in your name. Thank you for protecting us from all and keeping us away from unwanted situation. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, choir team. A beautiful smile is the best universal welcome. It can be day, a good day easily. It is our pleasure to extend a warm welcome to you all. Your presence makes us extremely happy. May I invite Mr. R. Freddy Lawrence, student convener of Catharsis, to welcome the gathering.
It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the welcome address. With a great honor, I would like to welcome Dr. JGR Satyaseelan, Vice Principal of Self-Finance, Head and Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bishop Heber College. Welcome you, sir. Your presence means a lot to us. Next, I would like to welcome Ms. Reshma Jacob, Regional People and Cultural Partner India and Sri Lanka, Vestas Wind in Technology, Chennai. A honorable alumni of our department, thank you for accepting our invitation and making yourself completely available for this wonderful day. Welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. F. Kata Premraj, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Social Work, Bishop Heber College, who is the backbone of our department and has made the impossible thing possible. Welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome all the faculty members of our department who have worked round the clock to make this event has grand success. Welcome. I would like to welcome the participants who have invested their time, energy, and creativity and have come all the way to join the Catharsis 2K23 and add light to the event. Welcome, dear participants. I would like to welcome all the non-teaching staffs and technical assistants who had done a great job in handling the several technical aspects of the program. Last but not least, I would like to thank my fellow students of social work, students conveners, research scholars who have given their best to make this event a reality one. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Freddy, for your warm welcome. Life is measured in love, positive contributions, and moments of grace. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. May I request Dr. Edwin Franklin, Associate Professor, Department of Social Work, to adorn the Vice Principal, Dr. Satyaseelan JGR, with a shawl and present him with a memento.
May I invite Assistant Rina Bello, Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, to honor our chief guest, Ms. Reshma Jacob, with a shawl and memento. Thank you.
Thank you, dignitaries. Please be seated. This is the time to honor and show our gratitude for the faculties of the guest colleges. I now request Mr. A. Sampson to take over the session. I also cordially welcome Dr. M. Daniel Solomon and Mrs. R. Udyaselvi to do the honors.
From Anugraha Institute of Social Sciences, Assistant Professor Father Bobby Joseph and Assistant Professor Bobby Joseph and Assistant Professor Mrs. Barbara R.O. Ramya. Please come to the stage. So please. From Don Bosco College, Assistant Professor K. Selvanathan. From Don Bosco College, Assistant Professor and HOD, Professor K. Selvanathan. From Holy Cross College, Nagarkoil, Assistant Professor and HOD, Mrs. Mary Deba. From Jamal Muhammad College, Associate Professor M. Rajalingam and Assistant Professor Dr. A. Sheikh Abdul Salam. From Madras Christian College, Assistant Professor Dr. N. Joshua Jayasilan. From Mannar Thirumanai Naikar College, Assistant Professor Mr. S. Silambarasan. From Patrician College, Chennai, Assistant Professor Mr. B. Dominic. From Tamil University, Dr. M. Arivanandan. From the American College, Assistant Professor Mr. Alan Potter. Mr. Alan Potter. From Dr. Ambedkar Government Arts College, guest lecturers Mrs. Nesamani Rahel Jennifer and Mrs. Shakti Devi. Ambedkar Government Arts College, Mrs. Nesamani Rahel Jennifer and Mrs. Shakti Devi. Thank you.
Great is the art of giving, but greater the art of lending. May I invite Ms. Catherine Charandiyola, student convener of Catharsis, to present the report of Catharsis 2020.
The 15th episode of Catharsis, Catharsis 2K23, was held on the 25th January 2023. A total of 324 participants from 16 colleges, 3 colleges from Tiruchirappalli and 13 colleges from across the state participated in this one-day cultural event. This year, we had 13 participants all the way from Kerala who took part in this event. A total of 14 events, 4 on stage and 10 off stage, were conducted. 28 judges with expertise in the relevant fields evaluated the events. Catharsis 2K23 started with the inauguration at 9 a.m. Dr. D. Paul Deabrin, Principal, Bishop Heber College, delivered the presidential address. And the inaugural address was delivered by Mr. J.S. Arun Moses, GM, GBS, HR, Renault Nissan Technical Business Center, India, Chennai. Now, we are witnessing the valediction of today's cultural meet. We have Dr. J.G.R. Satyaseelan, Vice Principal of Self-Finance, Bishop Heber College, to deliver the presidential address, and Ms. Reshma Jacob, Regional People and Culture Partner, India and Sri Lanka, Vestas Wind Technology, Chennai, to deliver the valedictory address. 2 months went into the planning of this event. The students were divided into various committees under the guidance of faculty members and the head of the department. We hope this day was a fruitful and a great one for all the participants who used this platform to showcase their hidden talents as budding social workers. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. Good feedback is the key to improvement. Now, I call upon
Professor Selvanathan and Mrs. Abhirami from Don Bosco. Daniel sir and Uday Selvi ma'am. Thank you.
good feedback is the key to improvement. Now, I call upon Ms. Shiny from Anugraha College to give her valuable feedback.
Good evening. Good evening, friends, faculties, and respectable elders. Thank you for having a college here. Thank you for extending your call for to our college. I would like to thank my staffs who allowed me to be here and extend my thanks. And I also would like to thank College BHC. Thank you for this Catharsis program. Okay, I know it always yikes to hear more thanks, but I would also like to thank my Almighty who had grace on us to have ourselves extend our knowledge and our talents here. I am so grateful to be here. Actually, this greater the storm, brighter the rainbow is my new motto in my brain running from morning. It has various effects in my brain. And morning I met one of my friends who is studying here. She said, she was in an informal uniform and I asked her, why are you in this dress? And she said, I was all night working here and I'm going to get changed and come here. She came back like she had a good sleep. I would say that is one of the reasons why it extended to 14 years of Catharsis. It's a great success to you, and also you had like 20 more colleges, right? 20 plus colleges and 14 plus competitions. It was so systematic, as our father Bobby says. I believe we'll do this one day. I mean, we are doing, but we have a lot to learn here. I am from literature background. So I always say to my friends who always speak about social work, I say, I am from a fantasy world. I need some time to get used to it. Just leave me alone. Some is enough for me. But today, having all culture and literature and every type of fun and knowledge involved in this program, it made me think, okay, maybe literature is also fun, but social work is more fun and it is more beneficial. I also was participating in a program and it was knowledge associated, but I think I'll try to learn social work in a more cultural and more fun way. Thank you for helping me to understand this social work aspect more. And I hope this Catharsis program extends more and benefits more students like me and make them think maybe social work is more fun. Thank you.
An important announcement. One of the participants has missed a cell phone. If anyone can spot it, it's a smartphone with a pink color pouch attached to it. She is anxious, so you can please let us know. We will inform her. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shiny. I now call upon Ms. Devadarshini from Holy Cross College, Nagarkoil to share her feedback.
Good evening, everyone. Let me make my point short and sweet. I am very thankful to the Bishop Heber College and also my college, Holy Cross, for giving me and my friends the greatest opportunity to establish our talents in this diversified competitions. Now, the Bishop Heber students have proved that unity can make anything and everything possible. It's the lesson I take from here that you are very united. You are united and organized in your activities. And it's a lesson I take from you to my college. And as a social worker, we need motivation each and every day so that we can run successfully. And the event has boosted up we are motivated by this event and can pursue our career after this as a very successful one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Devadarshini. As we lose ourselves in the service of others, we discover our lives and our happiness. With this quote, I request Dr. Satyasilat JGR, Vice Principal of Self-Finance, to deliver the presidential address.
Esteemed Chief Guest of Catharsis 2023, Ms. Reshma Jacob, Head of the Department, Social Work, Dr. Carter, organizers, Mrs. Beulah, co-convener, Ms. Shalini, faculty members, all the heads and coordinators from other colleges, participants from various colleges throughout Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka, friends and colleagues of the chief guest today who are sitting in the front row, choristers, and my dear student friends. I'm very happy today to see the entire audience with the dominating color violet. I don't know why violet has been selected as a color today. That gives me one kind of information. You should not violate rules and regulations. At the same time, you can violate the myths, the tradition, and whatnot, the boundaries. People used to say, sky is the limit. You can keep on updating yourself. So today, the word catharsis, I was doing a lot of research in that. I was getting ready to give a presidential address. Normally, I used to give some words based on the occasion. This catharsis is oasis. Catharsis is hypothesis. Catharsis is a synthesis, and catharsis is analysis. With these four words, let me try to explain certain things, and I would like to complete my talk. What is this catharsis really means? It talks about ventilation. That is what I've learned. It's a beautiful term. I was able to see a lot of ventilation when your teachers were honored on the stage. Lot of noise from the audience. That is one way of ventilation. Music is another ventilation. Somebody played drums also. Ventilation. You shouted. That is a ventilation. So catharsis gives everybody a chance of ventilating your feelings. Okay, I was telling about catharsis is the oasis. What is this oasis? A beautiful spot in the desert that has water source and plants. I find this college, Bishop Heber, which is known for its beauty. People used to say beauty bishop. It is like a oasis in the desert. Who are all plants and water source? You are the plants and water source. Without you, this Catharsis 2023 cannot be oasis. A round of applause to all the participants who are participating today in and around Tamil Nadu, of course from Trichy also, and from other states like Kerala and Karnataka. I've learned that from 16 different institutions, people have arrived today to make this function, this event very colorful. I told catharsis is a hypothesis. I'm sure you have brought many proposals today, findings, your own opinion. That will definitely help others. I was listening to the feedback given by the participants. They felt very happy because they have learned new things, new ideas. So catharsis is a hypothesis that will make you bring many proposals, findings. And catharsis is synthesis. You are supposed to process whatever idea that you have along with your friends. Let's have a discussion, discourse, and debate. That will help to bring more refined proposals. And finally, catharsis leads to analysis. Whatever proposal that you have, you must analyze it. And finally, that will lead to genesis. Catharsis will lead to genesis, a new beginning for the new era. I'm sure this Catharsis 2023 be a new beginning for all of you to start a new era. God bless you. Thank you.
We are very much delighted to have Ms. Rachel Jacob amongst us. May I now request Ms. Reed Hall to introduce the esteemed chief guest.
A very glad evening to everyone. This is Srikan Paul standing before you in behalf of Social Work Department. It's my immense pleasure to disclose the introduction of esteemed chief guest among the gathering. Ms. Reshma Jacob has been a HR practitioner with 17 years of experience in diverse industries starting from consulting, hospitality, FMCG, IT, and renewable energy. She has worked with organizations of reputed Taj Group of Hotels, Hindustan Unilevers, Dell Technologies, and currently working for Vistas Wind Technology as regional people and cultural business partner for their service and business in India and in Sri Lanka. Ma'am, being a student of social work, she has leveraged her learnings and been instrumental in setting up skill development centers for increasing employability among rural school dropouts during her stint with Taj Group of Hotel. She was recognized for her impactful CSR work among HIV positive and transgender by setting up training and development programs and creating opportunities for searching up for self-help groups during her engagement with Taj Group and Hindustan Unilever Limited. She continues to be participate about employability readiness of the budding professional, thereby connecting with youth as mentor and work as reading tutors for unprivileged students. It's a great honor to have you today with us, ma'am. I hope you will have a great time with us. Welcome, ma'am, and thank you.
Thank you. When you are around enormously successful people, you realize the success isn't an accident. With this quote, I now invite the Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Reshma Jacob, to inspire us with her thoughts.
Good evening to everybody. To the respected dignitaries on the dais, academicians in the hall, and the future you, who I believe are the upcoming professionals, entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and social workers. Here, I would like to submit my humble, I would really like to say that I'm extremely humbled to stand in front of you to address this gathering. I did come here thinking I'm never going to speak about my nostalgic moments of college, and that's what most of the alumni will do. But the last that I remember of this hall was walking out of this hall for my last exam, and this is the time I'm returning back to the college. It does give a very good feel to just do a recap of where I started and where I am. I know you are all extremely anxious to know the winners, but trust me, I will keep my valedictorian note very short, and we will move on to the next series of events. Any thoughts on what I'm going to speak about? Any ideas, any suggestions? Random ideas? I can hear some buzzing, but I can't hear anything. Okay. Like I said, I'm not here to speak about nostalgic moments, neither about my dreams or what I've done. But what I wanted to do is, in this room, which is filled with a lot of energy, and a group which is going to step into the real world, after hearing a lot from parents saying, enjoy school, put your heart and soul in your 10th, 2 more years, 12th, we put our heart and soul. In college also, we still hear the same, right? But then when it comes to reality, I thought, what can I give back to this community when you step out of this college or out of this auditorium? So what I have is a very simple note, basically a simple tool called ACE, spelling it as ACE. And trust me, this tool will help you throughout your life, wherever you are. Now, when you talk about ACE in your personal front, A stands for authentic, C stands for clarity, and E stands for evolve. These are you have a lot of terminologies, a lot of adjectives that people talk about. You have motivation speakers, but these are real deal breakers when it comes to uplifting yourself. What does authentic mean? When you are in a corporate world, when you are in a community, many a times you would hear that be authentic, but trust me, the real world doesn't allow you to be authentic. You have to showcase a different self, sometimes not a self that you like. So what do? Come back home, be truthful to yourself, be authentic so that you don't lose your real self. And you need to do this through and through your life. C, clarity. It is important to be fluid, not be defined saying that, okay, this is how, I'm just going to take a random person's name, Sharon. This is how Sharon is. You need to be unpredictable. But having said that, if you don't have a clarity in life, it's very difficult to achieve your dream. You will get stuck where you are. Remember yourself that what got you here is not what is going to get you to the next level. You need to keep changing. The last is evolve. Like I said, you need to keep evolving. Today, your students, you have a set of ideologies when you step out of this college. You would have a predefined notion saying this is how the world is. When reality strikes, some of you will not be able to handle it. Here, many of you come in with an ambition of being social workers, going out into the community. And sometimes, because of the situation, it warrants you to move. You make choices, you make career choices, right? But all that you have to do is keep evolving to be a better self of yourself. And when it comes to ACE, when it comes to professional, it is 3 words, which is agile, cost consciousness, and engaging. I'll make it very quick. Agile is being very quick in your solutions that you give. So anybody who approaches, if you're going to be an NGO, you have a villager who's going to come to you with an issue. How do you give them quick solutions, not saying that, oh, this is the policy, this is the government norm, there is nothing you can do about it. How do you break that myth and do still within the law? How do you deliver? That is being agile, and constantly being agile will help you get results. C, cost consciousness. Trust me, this is a big deal breaker when you come into any workforce, be it community service, NGO, be it corporate, even if you're going to have a small setup, if you're going to be counselors. You have to be cost conscious because at the end of the day, you need some money, some shelter to sustain. That's when you're able to do good. And last is E, is engaging. When you speak, learn to be a storyteller. Speak with data and be a very good storyteller that people would like to talk to you. A very important tool, again, when you have to climb up the ladder of success. Success definition changes for everybody, but I really believe this tool is really going to help each one of you shine through and through. I'm not able to stick to the script, but then still I would like to leave you with a small analogy. I'm not sure if you've heard of the story, but I'm just going to make a very short story about a kindergarten student. There were these students who were supposed to do the nativity, generally you see nativity skit during the month of December. It's the birth of Christ. There was this child who was supposed to be the star on the corner. And the child was being a star in the attire, was continuously smiling, and at the end of the program, the little kid comes to the father and asks, okay, how did I perform? The father was like, what is there? You were just a star. You just stood there. So the son said, well, I was the star, but I'm a very important person because I'm the one who showed directions. So irrespective of what role you do, it could be a very small role that you play. When you take this event, even moving a chair is a contribution that you've done. So do not undermine the contributions that you do, and always walk out thinking at the end of the day, what is the impact that you've done? Now, a very small activity, coming to the closure of my note. If you all truly believe that this program was a success, your participation was good, and each of you have given your 100%, can you please all stand for a minute and give a round applause for yourself for all the good work. I heard some drums, so if you want, you can leverage the drums, scream, whatever it is. And I think this is a very lousy, it's a very sad clap if it's going to be for yourself. I think you deserve more. So can I have a louder clap? Good. So this activity, why I did it, was to just remind yourself, you cannot, in today's world, a lot of us go out expecting others to appreciate for our good work. Trust me, you are the best critic and the best appreciation. So this was just an act to remind you of it. So, yeah. With this, I've come to a close of this introduction, but a last piece of thanks to the organizers for calling me here. Beulah, this has been like by far the best role I think I've done, and I've really enjoyed it. And I've looked forward coming here as well. So thank you for having me here. Good day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that intense, fun, and thought-provoking address of yours. Lamp gives light. Light, when illuminated, brings a ray of hope, happiness, and glow. May I invite our dynamic and passionate leader, backbone in all our endeavors, Dr. F. Carter Premraj, Head, Department of Social Work, to felicitate the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I won't be taking much of your time. I know you are very eager, waiting for the results. Just a few felicitations. I take this opportunity to felicitate Dr. Satyasilan JGR, the Vice Principal of our college, Self-Financing Section, for accepting our invitation and the support that he has been rendering to the department for the past few years. So on behalf of the department, thank you very much, sir, for the support that you have been giving. I also take this opportunity to felicitate our guest for the day, Ms. Reshma, for having the thought of coming back to the alma mater. On behalf of the department, students, faculty members, a big thank you to you. I also would like to felicitate the two friends from Anugraha and Holy Cross College who gave a good feedback. We are also waiting for other feedbacks as well. You can find our faculty members probably after the program. You can meet us. But for the gray hair and bald head, we are disguised in this kurta, so you can easily find us. So we are ready to accept all your feedbacks. So please come and share your feedback so that we will try to rectify it next year. I also would like to felicitate the faculty members who have come with the participants, spend your valuable time. So a big thank you to you as well. I also like to felicitate all the participants. See, taking participation is very important rather than winning. So hope you had a very good participation today in all the events. So on behalf of the department, I would like to felicitate each and every participant. I also would like to felicitate the faculty members, teaching or non-teaching, for the wondrous work that they have been involved in for the good conduct of the event. I also would like to felicitate the organizers, the convener and the co-convener, Ms. Beulah and Dr. Florence Shalini, for taking so much efforts, giving directions to the students. I also would like to felicitate our student friends for the wondrous work that they are doing for the past 2 months. Without their efforts, this is not possible. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your words of appreciation. The journey is never ending. There is always going to be growth, improvement, adversity. You just got to take it all in and do what's right. Continue to grow, continue to live the moment. May I invite Mrs. V. Beulah Nesapriya, Assistant Professor and Convener, to propose the vote of thanks.
A warm, very graceful evening to our distinguished guests and the dear participants. I deem it with a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable event, Catharsis 2K23, the 15th episode of the Natural Cultural event organized by the PG and Research Department of Social Work, Bishop Heber College. I owe my sincere gratitude to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for his steadfast love and enduring mercies, for making today's event a resounding success. All praise and glory to him alone. I'm also very grateful to my co-convener, Dr. Florence Shalini ma'am, for taking about all the efforts, and also my sincere thanks to the student conveners, Mr. Freddy and Ms. Catherine of 2nd MSW for their fullest support, hard work and contribution for the successful conduct of the program. So before going into the formal vote of thanks, let me acknowledge and appreciate the student conveners who have wholeheartedly worked day and night, actually tirelessly for this event. And there is no enough words to share my gratitude to Mr. Freddy Lawrence and Ms. Catherine Sharon Bueller of 2nd MSW. So I pray and wish to inherit bestest in their life. I now request our HOD, Dr. Carter Premraj sir, to honor them with a small token of appreciation. Mr. Freddy and Ms. Catherine on stage, please. Thank you, sir. Next, it's time to acknowledge the best logo and the tagline winners of Catharsis 2K23. We have collected and gathered more than 14 logos prepared by the students, and the recipient of the best logo that has been displayed in banners and invitations is developed by Mr. Gokul of 2nd BSW. I now request Mr. Gokul to collect the prize for the best logo. I kindly request our Vice Principal, sir, Dr. JGR Sathisilan, to give away the prizes for them. Congratulations, Mr. Gokul. The best tagline, greater the storm, brighter the rainbow, which has a beautiful meaning and inspiration for the social work fraternity, was created by our first MSW student, Ms. Shruti Kumaravel. I now request Ms. Shruti to collect prize for the best tagline. I request Dr. JGR Sathisilan, sir, to give the best tagline award. Thank you, sir. We are very grateful to our beloved principal, Dr. Paul Dayabaran sir, and the management for the stewardship and all the support for the successful conduct of this event. And my heartfelt thanks to the wonderful persona, our vice principal, self-finance, Dr. JGR Sathisilan sir. In spite of his busy schedule, he have found time to grace the occasion and encourage the students. Sir is a very fantastic violinist and the motivational speaker, and you could have experienced that by now. And his passion towards the welfare of the staff, student, and the department makes us feel very fortunate. Thank you, sir, for presiding the valedictory ceremony by your inspirational thoughts. My heart feels with a lot of joy in thanking my beloved friend, Ms. Reshma Jacob, Regional People and Culture, Vestas Wind Technology, Chennai. She's taking care of India and Sri Lankan projects, and she happily accepted to grace the occasion to encourage the budding social workers. Thank you, dear Reshma, for accepting and delivering the valedictory address. And I think it is almost more than 17 years we met. So those were very golden days. She was a very studious, creative and soft-spoken girl, and as she looks now. Thank you, Reshma, for making the day. And I'm very grateful to our beloved HOD, Dr. Carter Premraj sir, for the unstinted support, guidance and encouragement in all the efforts we take. We thank you for your dynamic leadership, sir, in making the event grand success. And he is also taking care of the food committee. to ensure us to provide all the delicious lunch and refreshments. Isn't so? Isn't it? Do you all enjoy the lunch and refreshments? Yeah. So thank you for the food committee members as well and the student conveners. I owe my sincere thanks to all the judges for critically analyzing the 14th events that happened both off stage and on stage. We are very grateful to all the other college staffs and the student participants for taking the event happen. This event is not possible without your supports actually. So we are very astonished by your various kind of talents. Thank you dear participants and continue to have a cordial touch in all the efforts we take. I'm worthless if I fail to mention my fellow colleagues who are always with me in every step starting from the planning and continuous support in the successful execution of the program. I thank Dr. Arun Kumar sir for monitoring the multimedia committee. I thank Ms. Reena Rebello ma'am for taking care of the resource mobilization and finance committee. I also thank Dr. Gibson for taking care of the transport and accommodation committee. My sincere thanks to Dr. Daniel Solomon, Associate Professor and Coordinator for taking care of the multimedia and the stage arrangements very perfectly. My sincere thanks to Dr. Sam Deva Asir sir for taking care of the entire event management, proofreading and shouldering the responsibility in resource mobilization. I also thank Dr. Edwin Franklin for his fullest support in hall arrangements and taking care of the stalls. My sincere gratitude to Dr. De Gabriel for taking care of the documentation committee and doing follow-up of the colleges and judges. Thank you, dear father. I thank Dr. Florence Chalani ma'am for the co-convener for taking care of the entire program committee. And I thank Mr. Samson for taking care of the registration desk and the timely helps. I also thank Dr. Jansi William for assisting the registration, certificate writing and entire things. Thank you so much. I also thank Dr. Ravi in assisting resource mobilization and taking care of the photography and public relation committee. I thank Ms. Uday Selvi for taking care of the documentation, media and press. I'm deeply grateful to the support staff of our department, Mr. Srinivasan Annan, Mr. Suresh Anna and Mr. Bala Anna for their continuous support and hard work. My special word of appreciation to Mr. Sundarraj Alvin of 2nd MSW for designing the brochure and Mr. William Yabes for designing the certificates. Thank you dear students. God bless you. The backbone and the success of every minute of this national cultural event is only because of our beloved students. I'm very much indebted and thankful for that enormous support that you did. You have given your sincerity, commitment in the assigned duties, and you showed your enthusiastic participation in all the events. Thank you, dear students. Thank you, dear 1st MSW, 2nd MSW, 2nd BSW, and 1st BSW students. God bless you all. We are very much grateful to all the sponsors, like in kind, cash, through stalls. My sincere thanks and to the best sponsorship mobilizers of the event, Ms. Catherine Sharon, Beulah and Mega of 2nd MSW, Shweta and Naveen Narayan of 1st MSW, and Jayashri of 2nd BSW. And my sincere thanks to all the students for mobilizing, doing all the needed things rendered to you and assigned by the staffs. So my sincere thanks to Ms. Lydia, DJ Printing, the media and press, the hall managers, electricians and all the well-wishers who worked behind the screen. Once again, I thank everyone. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, ma'am. Winning and losing are both very temporary things. Having done one or the other, you move ahead. Gloating over a victory or sulking over a loss is a good way to stand still. I know, the most awaited part of the day is finally here. Few more minutes to go to know the champions of Catharsis 2023. With no further delay, may I now call Dr. Sam Deva Asir Aaron to unroll the results of Catharsis 2023.
Good evening to everyone gathered here. It's my great pleasure to announce or declare the results of Catharsis 2023. Before announcing the results, I have a few announcements. As I said in the earlier session, only the overall winner, runner-up 1 and runner-up 2, Miss Catharsis and Mr. Catharsis prizes will be given in the stages. The remaining prizes, the cash prizes, the certificates, everything you have to collect from the registration desk. You can see there, everything is ready. You have to go. Your college name will be displayed there where you can collect the certificates. You can collect the cash prizes as well as your ID cards also. If you have any trouble, you can contact Dr. Daniel Solomon is there or myself will be there to assist you. The faculty advisor or any student in charge has to sign the voucher and get the money. Before you leave the desk, kindly verify the amount, what has been put in the cover. Are you clear? Yeah. So now I have to announce the result. Can we go with the Mr. and Miss Catharsis? Yeah. In this two, which can be done? Mr. or Miss? Miss. Since you have said Miss, I want to go with Mr. Okay, I think I can give a clue for this person. This person has two names are here. Any clues? Can you guess the name? Very difficult. Okay. Enapa? Okay. So I'll give the two names. Maybe I can give the meaning of the two names. So one part of the first part of the name comes, talks something about a God. And second thing talks about something power. Yes, it's Siva Sakti of Dr. Ambedkar Government Arts College is the winner of Mr. Catharsis. I request you to come forward and receive the honors. Next one, other. Marble. The silver one. I request the chief guest as well as the vice principal to honor. Okay. So now it's time to see who is the winner of Catharsis, Miss Catharsis. Any guess? No. Can you guess? No. So I can give you some clue for the names also for this. In this girl's name, there is a movie production is there. International movie production. Yeah, it's Disney from Holy Cross College, Nagarkoil. To a surprise or shock, I don't know. One more person is also sharing along with her. We are not able to do anything. So we thought of going for a lot, but I think lot is not a good method to differentiate. But can you go the two persons? I have to say, you are not here. How can you talk about your friend? Then what is the purpose of me standing here? Okay. So now it's time for me to tell about the second person. I can give you some clue for the second person. Okay. I think since we are social workers, medical and psychiatry setting, we might have learned about the stages of children. The first stage is called infant listening, the name what she has said. Infant listening of Holy Cross College, Nagarkoil. So I think you can give the crown to one person and the seat to other person. So this is the first time in the 15 years, two girls are sharing the Miss Catharsis. So now it's time to announce the results. Winner, runner-up 1 and runner-up 2. So now your choice is yours. Which I should announce? Winner, runner-up 2. So I'll go with runner-up 1 I will go. For a change we can go with runner-up 1, then runner-up 2 and the winner. So I'll give a clue for this, a wonderful institution or college we can say. Without the blessing of this one, we cannot move forward. Blessing will be there. Which institution has the name or meaning of the word blessing? Which one? Anugraha. Runner-up 1 goes to Anugraha Institute of Arts and Science, Dindukal. We request them to come forward along with their faculty and receive. Kindly come forward, please, fast. But kindly don't whistle here. You're not supposed to whistle. Maintain discipline. So that everyone will be in the photo. But don't shout, please kindly maintain silence. So now it's time to announce the runner-up 2. Runner-up 2 means a third prize. A clue for this particular college holds the name of the father of Indian Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar Government Arts College, Chennai. I request the team to come forward. But kindly come fast, come fast, come fast. Come fast, 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 fast. So now it's time to announce the much awaited winner of Catharsis 2023, a national event for the budding social workers. I'll give a clue will be given here, maybe a toughest clue. No one can guess the clue. Can I give the clue? Can I give the clue? Yeah. In this college only, my sister studied. So it's very difficult to name the college. Okay. The college is run by Sisters of Cross and has the name Cross in it. It is called as Holy Cross College from Nagarkoil. The winners of Catharsis 2023 is Holy Cross College, Nagarkoil. We are happy to have the head of the department, Deepa ma'am, is accompanying along with the students. Thanks to all the institutions, all the 16 institutions who participated in the national event. Only because of you we are able to do or continuously have this Catharsis, the mega event. Every year, each and every year it goes one step forward. It's all because of you people. Thanks for showing your encouragement. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the overwhelming response. So thanks to everyone and God bless.
This is just another year beginning. We have set Catharsis rolling and will meet We'll be meeting again in the coming years.
Finally, to mark the end of this glorious event, we will all stand up and sing with pride the national anthem. I request everyone to rise as to intone the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Kind attention to the participants. Kind attention. Kind attention to the participants. Kind attention. International Conference on Sustainable Development and Human Well-Being, a social work perspective is being organized by the Department of Social Work, Bishop Heber College on February 10th, 2023. The last date for receiving the abstract is January 21, 2023. Interested participants can contact Dr. Gibson. I repeat, International Conference on Sustainable Development and Human Well-Being, a social work perspective organized by the Department of Social Work, Bishop Heber College, is being organized on February 10, 2023. The last date for receiving the abstract is January 21, 2023. Interested students can contact your HODs. Thank you.
I request the students of Bishop Heber College to come forward and occupy the seats, except the people who are in the event desk and in the registration counter. Others kindly come and